Much good it does. My biggest worry, that they don't just use the same terminology. So we have Wayfinder, Silence, Razor, Shaper, and Host. Curious what to do with these. I just sort of remember what abilities I gave all the other armor. And now to swap back over. Ever since Microsoft took over, it takes so long to load the launcher. Come on. There we go. Right. Now what to do for the armors. I think I have a decent idea for Silence. I do also need to extend this by 5 blocks, right? Yeah, because there's 5 armor. So 13 becomes 18, 12 becomes 17. Actually, they won't function because I fixed them up already. Okay, so how do I need to do this? That, I guess. Essentially, what I want Silence to do is switch off the AI of mobs, or at least one mob. So it'd be execute at, you know what, I should probably go back to using the word screen so you can see, since there will probably be a lot of typing on this one. Not a lot, but a decent amount. That one... It's not full enough, that's why. Okay, they're in line, perfect. Be skinnier. That should do. Okay, we can get rid of... Leave the at, so that's useful. Get rid of that and that. I need to come up with 5. 5. Spy needs to be replaced with the different sets. Wayfinder. Silence. I wouldn't mind doing some sort of teleport mechanic with Wayfinder. Or even if it was to, say, give access to the... What's it called? The locate command. That could be pretty interesting. Shaper. And host. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Problem is, I would have to set 3 core things, because I've only got 3. Well, I could give it more slots, but I'd rather not. So locate, structure. Right. Yeah. What's POE? POI. Interesting. Point of interest. They are all the workstation stuff. I can do find structure. I can just do... No, you have to set a village. That's worse. No, you can. and just goes to the closest village. Perfect. Don't know if you can click on the teleport if you're... Let's try it, actually. If I game mode into survival, and I guess commands are enabled, so it does let me, because it fills in. You probably can't, but I don't mind it giving the information to a player. And just not allowing them to use the command. Right? Now I'm really interested. If I disable commands, the command block still run the command for me to use the command. Does that make sense? Anyway, we'll do silence first. I have a good idea for that one. As I was saying, move down here. So 2 iterations. That was the wrong button. And it would be run starter pack. I always forget which is which. He works. What do you need? Do I still have to do limit? Yeah. Target, then NPT. So if I were to do this, that should allow me to toggle AI on and off for entities. So essentially we run data merge entity. Well, actually no, there needs to be a statement here. It's been unless entity at E, and set a distance. I might as well finish writing it out. I don't know. You can... do 16 blocks. Yeah, because then I'll always toggle on, but will only affect an entity near the player. Then NBT equals no AI. 1 is true. Do I need the 1B? I don't remember. Let's pull up a mod on the mob on the wiki to find out. Also means I have to do particle effects. I can't remember where I built that. Zombie entities, there we are. So AI is looking like... not telling me. Huh? There's no gravity on ground. Custom name, blah blah blah. Where's no AI? I wonder why it's not on the wiki page. I give a whatever. No AI. It look like it does have the B. Problem solved. Okay, so this toggles AI off, and then we're doing the same thing and toggling AI on. Right. So if it finds someone with AI, it won't run this command. Instead, it will turn them back to no. Okay, so then run data merge. They need to... no, because this won't work. I can easily find no AI, because that's substantial. It's something that only we can change, and obviously, whenever you summon something, it will generally have AI. Well, it'll have it flagged as 0. Let me put you in a box. Whatever, that works. Oh damn, damage command. It's in the horrible first position. Okay, so like, where is it? Do you have no AI? Well, you have no AI. Brain memories hurt by... it actually looks like you don't. Which will make this work. Then if I was to Data merge. Yeah, you can stop attacking me. And of course that happens. No AI, 1B. Okay, so you now have no AI. If you grab your data again. Now you have the flag. If we turn it back off, does the flag remain? No. Does that help me? Not really, no. I'm guessing this one doesn't need the unless then. But it does need something a little bit different. Needs to execute as all entities that have no AI. That way I can clear them all in one go. And then to run, execute as, run data merge, this needs to be an S. Get rid of that. Both of them will need the exclusion list, but I'll do that in a second. I guess the type player I should do straight away, since I always forget that one. Type equals Minecraft player. Okay, so the first command. It finds one entity that doesn't... Oh, I'm confusing myself. Okay, so if you have silence, trimmed, armor, or full set, it finds an entity that doesn't have the no AI and makes them have no AI. So essentially, it disables one mob nearby. So this also needs a distance requirement of three blocks. So you have to be near them. And also needs the type player blacklist. Yeah, so that one works fine. And then this one will essentially run and refresh all of their AI. But I need some way to cause a delay. I know I build a time system specifically for it. This does operate how often? This runs every 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds? No. I'm better off just... I can match 13, but have a different timer, to be clear. For instance, all I have to do is... When I get rid of this trim set. Because I don't want you to be able to silence something and then just take off your armor. Scores equals timer. How often? Every 12 seconds? No, 5 seconds. 5 seconds delay. Yeah, 5 seconds. 5 seconds should be fine. It has to equal 13. And in which case I don't need the unless clause. Literally just disables entities around them. I can do execute as, and then S, and that way I can select multiple mobs. Maybe 3? No, 3 would probably be too powerful. I'll keep it as 1. Is there a way I can slow it down? Because it will also just reset, essentially. It'll probably just hit the same mob again. You know what? I do need the unless. That way it doesn't trigger. There's only ever one mob per player with no AI. And as soon as it's cleared, they probably trigger in the same tick, so it won't redo it, because it won't find anyone that matches. Yeah, that looks fine. Shoot as, rundown emerges S, perfect. This is a hefty command though. Okay, and then we also need a particle effect, if I remember correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The particle effect's not too hard. Yeah, we might as well just do that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No harm in just doing the particles first. Might give me some idea. Wouldn't mind Shaper doing something. Something maybe with TNT, make TNT nicer. Okay. The end rod is not correct. We will need to pick different particles. It should be all I need. Oh, I've got to run. Run data at S. Almost forgot to blacklist non-hostile mobs. Well, non-aggressive mobs, I should say. No, that's mobless mobs. Mobless entities, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know, did I blacklist player in this one? I have it right here. I did, good, thanks. In this one as well. Do I need it anywhere else? Nope. Okay. Usually I do a PvP effect as well. I will think on it, I think. Okay. So then, what about... So Wayfinder... What else can I locate? Issue with this is I still don't know if it will execute on behalf of the player. It would be nice to be able to use it to find different things. Especially the main things to sort of go after, like mansions and that. As long as the player can't teleport. What if we do this? We will test it, I think. So... Pretty sure I can still do that. Just do execute as close person, locate, structure, do this so I can do all villages. If I click that, it doesn't put it in chat. Has to be a way to convert this though. To store the information. Let's Google it. Stack Exchange. That's Minecraft, isn't it? Sort of. I don't think so, no. Let's type in Minecraft. Do, do, do. Did do as, right? No. Did at, that's why. That still doesn't like it. Eh. Where's the output? That's curious. Store results. No. If I just do that, no, it's still internalized. I like that it's not giving me any output now. Go back to at. Okay. What did I do to it? That's just clear, right? Anyway, it doesn't quite work. I can't make the player use the command. So wayfind is a bust. I might as well do this. Silence, no. AI. Mob. Shaper. I think utility is pretty good. Hey, Leonard. I think for Shaper, we'll do TNT does 9x9 or something like that. 9x9x9. So you have controlled TNT, I suppose. As long as you have the Shaper gear. Toast is a bit of a weird one. Razor as well. Razor makes me think like a necromancer. More utility stuff would be good. Might as well work on Shaper. So execute ads. Run. Modify. 3 seconds is a bit tricky with TNT actually. Maybe I give it the utility if you throw TNT out. In which case we do if entity e equals item. Minecraft item. Shaper sounds like someone who shapeshifts. Yeah, no, that's definitely hard to do. I mean, with the... You know, it'd be great with it, actually. The ride command, using that to ride, like, to mount something. But the issue is, for whatever reason, the player can't control what it's riding, despite the default setting being anything on top controls whatever's on bottom. So if you put a hostile mob on a wolf, it can now guide the wolf. It would be awesome if they made it so players could control any mount they're on. That would be a perfect use for Shaper. Or even Wayfinder for that case, just making it a mount. Stick with TNT, unfortunately. Don't get too complex with it. Ooh, not TNT. Item. I suppose I could do TNT. Do I want to make it someone... No, the item, because it takes a second to load, and it plays around the 3-second timer it's on. So if... Not in. If entity... Instance equals .8. Bit much. You control the people's TNT. Yeah. So then NBT equals... I always forget. I feel like it's items. Might be item. I really hate the damage command being first. That equals item. It's not what I wanted. It is just item. ID. Minecraft. TNT. Should probably specify the count. That way you don't just throw out a stack. Count 1B. Not data modify then, we're doing summon. Which this also needs to be changed. Execute at, then run, execute at. The at sign. Run summon, Minecraft. T. Position, and then I need to tag it so that I can create some fake TNT. I might as well stick it up here, since it's where all the fake TNT is. I believe it is... where is it? This line. Yeah, so tag and NBT data. Might as well just stick it here. So poof, explode. And then, oh, particle effect. And then the clear. Okay. Copy this. So we'll change the tag to shaper. Use still needs to be 1. Always active. What particle? Maybe item dripstone? It's pointed dripstone, isn't it? Cool, I remembered one once. My location. 111 Let's see what it looks like. I'm looking for F5. So that's obviously not great. 0.1. 0.1 if I'm going with this. There's probably a better... Copy it for now, but there's probably a better particle. So I can just change this to item... Pointed... Stone... Glow needs to be shaper... Right. Yes. I was going to check out other particles. Something earthy. Not dust, not explosions. So if it's a 9 by 9 is overkill. 3 by 3 is not quite big enough. I should just test normal TNT. I always forget blast range. TNT. Yeah, and steel makes it easier. Okay, we'll just dig down. Well, that doesn't work. We'll just dig down. TNT. Block. box. Okay. So usually TNT does a 3x3x3. So if we make it a 5x5x5, I think I'm good with that. Which means that the particle range should be 2.5 in each direction. 2.5, 2.5. This also needs on ground. I feel like it goes here. Goddamn damage command. This is gonna get me, so I do have to type equals item. On ground is before. Wait, it shows where it lands. Why am I over there? Ground 1B. Yeah, so we're probably going with pointed dripstone. What did I change? I changed it down there. Paper. On ground, 1B. Five. It's gonna need more particles than that. A lot more particles. That's not bad. 500. That's a bit overkill. Maybe 1,000. Speed is also wrong. What happens if I just make it 1? Is this too crazy? Yeah, kind of more explosive. I don't know. That or one looks better. We've done sound. We're up to the particle effects. Then of course we're up to the actual effects. Let's run. Fill. Well, how do I actually do 5? I can't. Yes, I can. It's 2 in each direction. -2, -2, -2, +2, +2, +2. Air. And not replace, destroy. Means you can go through bedrock. I've never really had a big deal going through bedrock. And I'm missing one command. That one. Ensures the TNT doesn't actually blow up. Okay, just make sure they all have shaper. Why is it interesting? No, I was misreading. Shaper, shaper. 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 Shaper, shaper. Okay. Now I have to remember how to do it. To summon TNT correctly. Boss's abilities should do it. That was close. Not any of those. One of these. There we are. Doesn't need to glow. Does need shaper. That's 5 seconds. That is a bit slow, which is... Do I want it slower? I think I do want it slower. Right, so once TNT hits the ground, it'll summon TNT, then that will trigger all of that. Cool. So that's 2 down. Unless I want to continue making more sort of abilities. They're kind of lackluster compared to the previous set. I'll probably come up with other abilities for them too. Okay. Host, Razor, Wayfinder. Hosts. Host is an interesting one. You get something, but you spawn silverfish maybe? No. How many types of infested are there? So I can make it you change stone, deep slate, and probably cobble. They're the most apparent of the three. Hmm. I'm eating a biscuit. I can use the health boost command now. So health boost was really annoying. Essentially, whenever you reset it, the hearts would empty, meaning that any timer-based system applying it was horrible. But with host, I could make it give HP, health boost, probably still the infested thing, because I think that's funny. Gives health boost, but it changes stone and deep slate into infested. And then it sort of seems like this really good piece of armor that just gives a ton of HP. Until you go mining with it, and yeah, I'm doing that. Simple and funny. Means it does also need an inverse one. Yes and no. So the attribute command through testing I've found is horrendous in terms of causing this lag. Come on, I'll go through. The tick lag. It is by far the worst command in the game. I don't know why. Obviously, it has to do some ridiculous amount of math apparently to add an attribute. Even if a player already has the attribute and it can't actually apply it again, it still causes a tremendous amount of tick lag. So I really want to be sparingly. I really want to use it sparingly at this point. That said, I have tons of systems. Heck, all the other armor system. So what's it called? Trims? Yeah, the material trims. They all use the attribute command. Essentially, I would easily say 70% of the tick lag that this map suffers is from running the attribute command. Plus, then also this way it doesn't. As there's no you could use a clear system. That too means I would have to program for every armor and every piece. So, for instance, if they were to trim the leather cap with host, I'd have to make it so it clears the inventory of that and then gives them the modified piece. So that would be 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25 different commands to do that. Times 2, because I'd have to do give and clear. I think it's fine to do health boost. Obviously, I couldn't make tons of systems that use health boost because they don't stack. So in that sense, custom armor would be far better. But I think because this is the only time I'm using health boost, because obviously when I made the map, the infinite setting for effects didn't exist, so I didn't use health boost. So I think it's decent enough to do now. That run via S. Oh, that's not the right clear. Ooh. Okay, no, I guess you're right. I was sure you could set levels, no? Well, I can technically. Just makes it annoying. Location was 4. Particles was true. Need to find my data. And I have too many things. Okay, so active effect. Oh, that's interesting. So the infinite is just -1. So I need to look for active effects. Probably type it out correctly. Sorry, I am very fidgety for some reason. Active effects, square brackets, curlies. I should be able to just look for duration. In fact, we might as well test it. Use if entity A equals. What don't you like? Really, what don't you like? There's no brackets on this. That's what it doesn't like. No, that's not correct. What am I missing? Nothing. I'm really confused. Do that, and do active effects. Where's fine? Really fine. Duration. I guess it is meant. No, that works. Unsay hi. Right. Perfect. So only clear it if that. Then we also want to look for it in our main target. On me. Don't need it on the at S. And clear. Oh, well, I don't need it on this at S either then. Okay, so that will clear health boost if you don't have it on. This will give health boost if you do have it on. Run, Bill. Vested. Stone. Place. Normal stone. I don't know why this brings me so much joy. We'll do 2 blocks? 1 block? It's a lot of block updates if I do it too big. We'll do 1 block. We'll obviously test everything once I'm done filling it all out. Okay, let's host down. Still need Wayfinder and Razor. Curious why they're using Razor. These are all meant to be, well, except for science, they're all meant to be discovery stuff. Increases the amount, level, or strength of something. So I guess something that powers you up. They already have one that... Well, what can I do? Give you a strength buff if 2 animals have bred. That's not a horrible idea. Need to look up what tag they get though. Sheep, Minecraft. What? I don't know if the inventory numbers are the same on mobs. Because it might be worth changing all these to P, and then spawning in mobs with trimmed armor, and allowing them to have the same buffs. Age, forced, in love. The number of ticks until the mob loses its breeding hearts and stops searching for a mate. 0 when not searching. Because it's dynamic, I can't use it, can I? No way for me to trick it into finding it? I don't think so, no. Alright, it's fine. What about... I do really like the Wayfinder idea of giving the player coordinates to go to. I don't think I can get the command to run. I could just make it teleport them to the nearest village. Is there a way to do that? No, you can't set. Oh, you can. It does have location. No, just destination and location. Village? Okay, so I can do entities, I suppose. Let me look up. I'm sure it's gone a bit more advanced than I think. Otherwise, I can make them, I don't know, teleport to the hub. So what is location? In the end, blah blah blah, that doesn't work. Nope. Maybe something if you're constantly sprinting. But I have many other things that give buffs when you're sprinting. Oh. Well, I ponder. I need to fix up some other stuff too. So I made a system where, well, not where, or just breaking suspicious sand. And of course, they've gone ahead and added gravel, so I should double it up. Sus. Can't name it the same thing. That'd be too easy. I can reroute it though. If I make sus a dummy, I can just have a system that updates it for either one broken. Yeah. Yeah. Change that to dummy. Slash scoreboard, objective, move, sus. Should add it back, which should now be dummy. And we need 2 more scoreboards. Scoreboard, objective, add will be sus. And Minecraft was mined, right? Vicious sand. Of course, there was no gravel, but I will most likely assume it's the same. I hope. Suppose we'll find out once we test. Cool. Then we need another one. Ooh. This needs 2 more, which is bad. Well, no. I'll just put them on here. Scoreboard, players, add at all. Scores equals send plus 1. Travel. Set. Travel. Okay, should work. Be fine. Everything needs to be always active though. Is there one other change I need to make? I think it was just the suspicious sand. The sniffer maybe? Because I have it just producing sand. Might have to make it produce gravel. That's fine. And this should still work. Perfect. Okay. Back to the armors. Wayfinder and Razor. Is there a way to detect when you level up, maybe? You can detect thresholds of levels. You know what? What about a buff if you're level 30 or above level 30? That's a decent idea. You can just, yeah, perfect. So I doubt you can do dot 30. Ah, you can, perfect. So if you're greater than level 30, you get a buff. And I might as well do thresholds then. Yeah, we'll do 10, 20, 30. Alright. Question is, what type of buff to give? Level equals 10. Get something. Level equals 20. Get something. Level equals 30. You get something. But what? I could do attributes. I don't really want to. It's not like I can do health boost again. Also means particle-wise, for this one, I probably want 3. Just to showcase each level. Or each bonus. We find the one that it is. Razor, did I get it right? No, I didn't. Oop. Nope. Of course, it's that one. Don't matter. Come over here. And they need the same thing. Here's the correct one. Perfect. Level equals 10 dot dots. Level equals 20 dot dot. That is not a 20. Level equals 30 dot dot. Okay. So aside from thinking of what to give, there is only Wayfinder now. What to do for Wayfinder? I can store players' coordinates. I can store certain entities' coordinates. That would be nice. Every 3 seconds, if it tells you everyone's coordinates. Or the closest mob's coordinates. I think that's decent utility. I can even gate it if I want it to a slower time. It doesn't always activate. Okay. Never mind, they're not here. I had the commands, you know what? I have the commands on this world. Yeah, because it's telling me right now. Well, it's telling me 2 of them. Are these? It is these. I need to stop then. These are the ones that update. Okay. This is going to take some mental fortitude. X, Y, Z. It's the important one. What do I need to do to it? Lots. Let's triple it up. 2, 3. Delete. Delete. I. Don't need to modify it because I want true coordinates. Selector on this is the issue. Need to modify this so it records everyone's coordinates and then reports it. I want to do every player and the nearest hostile and probably the nearest passive mob. I think those are the bits of information I want to give. And then you just do with it what you will. I should have a... Don't have a hostile mob list. I'll have to make one. This is going to be a lot of work to do this. God, the locate command would be so much better. It's... Command's going to play with. Surely there's some way to do locate. If I tell raw with the locate command, that might work. Let's just try it. Should have a tell raw somewhere here. Of course, it's in the region I've already filled. Yeah, perfect. Modify this. So execute in is no longer the command we want. We want it to be locate. Structure. Village. Please let this work. It's a far better idea than the coordinates one. Of course, that doesn't. It's too big. Right. I just need the tell raw portion. Why am I doing it like that? I have this. In fact, now I probably can just paste it. Yeah, okay, so if I click this, interesting. Very interesting. So it's fine with it, sort of. Let's try it again. Maybe it doesn't like the hash. That's all you need, yeah? Yeah. Guessing it doesn't like the hash. Do hashes need the slashes? Or is it the fact that there's two L's? That's probably it. We click on this. Awesome. Final question is whether or not you can use this. If you can use the click to teleport, it is way too busted. If I disable commands, I should be able to get to tell raw. Like the tell raw click. No, the tell raw click won't. Oh, this raises a very, very, really pressing concern. If I disable commands, do the tell raw commands still work? If they still work, it's fine. If they don't work, it means the whole dungeon system doesn't work. So I need to make a new world. And switch off commands. And test it. It will just be a sec. This is probably more pressing than anything else. And of course I need to find where my saves are because of NBT. Games, program, Minecraft. I think I got it right. Cool. Level.dat, isn't it? Yeah, allow commands. We change that to 0. Do we change that to 0 or is it something else? I feel like it's something else. Ah, it doesn't matter. Save it. Go to the copy. Commands are no longer functional. First off, easiest thing to see. Note there is still tick lag, so commands are running. But if I do this, yes, it won't let me. I'm in creatives, that's fine. Need to find a jailer's eye to use. Make sure that works. I would assume command blocks still function. In fact, this is an easy one. I can't take a look at you, but it says hi, so they do work. So I can use tell raw. Well, hopefully the tell raw command works. Okay, it's going to cause lag. Let's find this a throwaway world. So next is being formed. If I click it again, we get the jailer nexus exists. That's not good. I'm hoping it's a typo. I don't know if I have too many levels. You know what the easiest way to see is if I open a LAN, then we click on it. Alright, so that's a significant problem. Tell raw doesn't work. Which means I can't do what I was thinking anyway. Wonder if there's a way to enable them. looking for. Objective. Apparently there is a way. Bit of an annoying way. Using the trigger setup. So this will allow us to essentially run the command as a command, but still allow the player to interact with the tell raw. Well, I'm not sure if that would even work. It's from someone with quite a high rating on the Minecraft commands. I need to come up with a different way for the dungeon system. I suppose that's why a lot of mods do like armor, do like portals and yada yada. Overall, doesn't work. That sure puts a dampen on a lot of things. So, trigger command. Suppose we try it. What do? Let me read the post a bit more. Scoreboard, objective, add, do something, trigger. Okay. That's not even what I'm thinking either. They're using a scoreboard system to detect. Let's just use the wiki. Okay, changes the executor's player's score in a scoreboard objective with a trigger. Okay, and unenabled the objective for the player, allowing non-operated players to modify their own scoreboard. Alright, I haven't used it too many times. I haven't used tell raw too many times, I should say. So I suppose that's on the to-do list. Great. So I guess we'll start off with it here, so I can get a handle on it. This makes the tell raw easier. It's just... Teleport doesn't work. I assume all tell raws. I'm sorry, I need to check something else as well. Where's my saves? File open. Why are you going to that file? I clicked the wrong open. Okay, disable commands again. Copy. I need to see if this chat message command says. If I throw this again, this first command should allow us to. Yeah, that's not good. Well, it's not horrible. I'm not going to do it now, but I do have to write down. Create trigger system for tell raw commands. Fantastic. What? This is the copy. This is the world we were just in, right? Yeah. So why is that at the bottom? Interesting. Something weird is going on with it. I will manually delete it. I think. Nope, it's protected. Okay. So then I am still right to use the locate command. Means everything. Where is Wayfinder? Let me mark it. Really annoying. Okay, what else can we do for shaper? What's the time? I was hoping to get more done, to be honest. Oh well, nothing I can do. I have a very busy weekend, so I'm gonna have to call it. Whoever's hanging around, thank you very much. If it's still you, Leonard, cheers. Bit unfortunate. I was definitely hoping to get the armor stuff done, but it is going to be a lot more work than I thought. So yeah.